Hey guys, well this is the Arms Warrior rotation, and I've been kind of excited for this video because this is one of my favorite class of specs, because Fury fucks shit up, but Arms is just ridiculous right now, and it's going to get even more ridiculous, and I'm going to get into that with you guys. But for the most part, how I'm going to break this Warrior Guide down, this Arms Warrior Guide 5.2. It's not 5.2 yet, but I'm going to tell you basically what's going down and what's going down now. Let's start by talking about key bindings, macros, gymming, talents, and glyphs. So if you don't know how to keybind, and don't be shy. If you don't know how to keybind, it's very easy. Just hit the escape button. And voila, key binding. Scroll down to your action bars, bottom left, as right here, bottom right, right here. Just put them on the keyboard however you feel, you know. But you're gonna learn that I use a Naga, so I kind of turn with my mouse and I kind of do all that shit. So I have my shockwave as Y. I always think Y. T as disarm, just how I have it. And pretty much that's, the other ones just kind of come in hand with me. So set them however you feel you want to. And after you keybind, basically you're going to want to learn how to macro. And with the Warrior macros that I use personally, this may not be pro, but what I use that works and gets the job done is of course, cast hamstring. And just after you do it, after you charge, you automatically place a hamstring, and it's very great for the staggering shout talent, which snares targets. They get rooted, so that's nice. And I have it named Mortal Cleave as the next, and it's Mortal Strike and Slam. I changed it just to see what it would be like in basically the next patch, because slam damage is going up 230%, 240, I believe, from 190. So you're going to want to throw a slam either in overpower, because overpower is stacking up to 5 times, I believe. So either throw slam in a Mortal Cleave or a overpower. I do Mortal Cleave because it grants you rage immediately. Anyways, Zipper is a very good macro to have. It throws a one-hander on, and it throws my shield on. So I have that right here, so whenever I need to, I could just switch back and forth, so I'm not having to bullshit around. And I don't have those key binded, so yes, I click those, but I don't like wasting 30 key binds. I don't really get into it. I'm not a complex player. I'm just trying to bring the basics, yeah. So after you basically, I'd say macro and keybind, after you do that, you're pretty much good. And for gear, you know, gear's kind of optimal right now. You can either go all PvP power, but you've got to remember one thing. Your boots, chest, and headgear always have to be socketed however they are. So you always leave those like that. So as you can see. But I switch it up like a lot of Warrior PvPers do. And I put PvP power on all my others. All PvP power. And when I am tank, which is my off spec, I am all PvP resilience. It's kind of affordable to switch back and forth, but you know, money's kind of fucked up, but you know how it is. Anyways, that's pretty much the gear, not gear, but the gym part. Talents are going to get a little messed up in 5.2 because they're taking the damage from Glyph from Death of Above away, so it's still a good glyph, you know, reduces it. If you're wanting to charge and your charge runs out and you're getting after mages, it's good, it's nice, but I would definitely consider, because when it does happen, I am switching immediately. But I am going to, basically, it is right here. Colossus Smash applies a Sunder Armor effect to your target. That's what I'm going to do. My other ones are Mortal Strike. When your Mortal Strike is affecting a target, healing effects are increased for 10%. Basically helps your second wind. Second wind's getting nerfed, so it's a helper. But without that, hindering strikes is also a very nice talent, because if you don't have a charge hamstring, you can always just hinder them. So overpower is nice because of this next patch that's coming up. That's going to be one of the most used glyphs right there. And for talents, it's pretty much what you want. Juggernaut's nice. You can charge every 12 seconds instead of 20. Let's see, double time, of course you get 2 charges. And Warbringer, of course you get to stun the target to the ground. Second wind will always be PvP related. If you're going for some, I would always still stick with second wind. I'm not even going to talk right now. Basically, staggering shout is where it's at right now. Piercing howl is good for Glyphs, good for demos, demo killing, stuff like that. Disrupting shout, if you're a god mode, you can possibly break someone's frost bomb or something, but they can easily fake it out, is why it's usually not used in the cooldown time. So yeah, Shockwave is nice, but in the next patch, unless you hit 3 targets, it's going to 40 seconds. Dragon Roar will be used. Blade Storm will be used. I believe Blade Storm damage cannot be disarmed in the next patch. Safeguard I use. Spell Reflect is another one. That is for tanking. You do not want that. Stormbolt, Bloodbath, or Avatar. Stormbolt is for either pissing people off or prot. Bloodbath and Avatar are basically my only options, but if you're using Shockwave, you might as well go with Avatar because it breaks roots. And pretty much that's going to be it. And the rotation for Warriors is kind of fucked up, but I'm going to go ahead and get into it really quick. The rotation for Warriors is you're going to want to start with a charge, apply a Colossus Smash immediately, get this up, and you're going to want to cleave before you overpower every time. Keep going. Keep going. And just kind of repeat that process. If you really want to go ham, though, you can maybe throw in some bleeds, because a thunderclap will always affect a bleed. So it's always Colossus Smash, because since your arm's Colossus Smash is always going to come up, you're going to want to Mortal Strike whenever the hell you can, and cleave before you overpower. And if you're glyphed, it's awesome because you can hinder strike. And remember, overpower is stacking up to 5 times in the next patch, so you're going to be more of a bursty class anyway, instead of just 3 times, as you can see, 4 times. Look, 5 times. We've stacked it 6 times now. Okay, so that kind of blew that out of the water. You're always going to want to get strength, and that's your most needed thing. Basically, just this is how I have it set up. Heroic Strike's going to be worthless after this next patch, unless they have some kind of secret, but that's pretty much it, guys. And also, if you want to save Cleave some health from all that fucking 30 rage cost, you're going to want to hit a Deadly Calm to help it out a little bit, so when you Mortal Cleave, you can possibly, maybe, shit. It ran out, but it basically helps your cleave. It makes it reduce it by 10 rage, cost 10 rage for the next 3, so that's awesome. You got a pummel, and that's pretty much it, guys. And if you're in trouble by a mage, go ahead and just throw a flag up, and then that's why I just, safeguarded it. It gets you out of all that icky bullshit. I don't have a macro for that, but if I do find out, I will let you guys know immediately. And pretty much that's it for the Warriors. And guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you would like to. I would be bringing a lot more content when 5.2 comes, but for now I'll keep you posted. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.